77 The teachings of the Lord of the Second Coming. 2.5 The parallel periods determined by the number of generations. According to the Bible, God chose Noah to shoulder the providence. 10 generations and 1600 years after Adam. Let us examine what significant numbers were restored by the 1600 years. And the 10 generations. The number 10 is the number of unity with God. The course of growth to maturity requires a period to fulfill the number 10, through which Adam and Eve were to become the perfect embodiments of the number 10. When this number was defiled by Satan due to their fall, God sought a central figure in order to restore this number, and begin his work to unite the people with himself by restoring them as perfect embodiments of the quality of the number 10. For this purpose, God would require the central figure to complete an indemnity period to restore the number 10. This is why God called Noah 10 generations after Adam. It was discussed earlier that the first human ancestors were to pass through a course to maturity, which fulfilled the number 40 and thereby become perfect embodiments of the number 40. For fallen people to become the central figures, who will pave the way for the restoration of perfect embodiments of the number 40. They must establish the four-position foundation necessary for restoration, and then fulfill an indemnity period to restore the number 40. Each position of the four-position foundation should fulfill the indemnity period to restore the number 40, yielding an indemnity period to restore the number 160. Moreover, since fallen people were to fulfill this number through 10 generations 10, signifying unity with God, he had to complete an indemnity period of the number 1600. This is the reason the period from Adam to Noah was 1600 years, by biblical reckoning. After the failure of the providence of restoration in Noah's family, God waited 400 years until another 10 generations had elapsed before calling Abraham to carry the burden of the providence, set according to the number of generations.